So welcome back to episode 10 of the Wednesday wInbox series, the series where I go over current events in Overwatch and beyond, as well as some of the questions that you guys have for me. Now, I want to kind of point out that there's a lot of current event stuff in Overwatch right now, lots of new patches going on, and quite honestly, a lot of it has already been covered. So I'm not going to go too much into detail over certain things. Like, I'm not just going to read over patch notes, and instead, I'm just going to link to some interesting articles that I think you guys should check out. First and foremost, though, I did realize that I forgot to showcase that Ana skin from the previous loot box unboxing that I got. So in the background, you'll probably see me do some first-person fiddling for that showcase goodness. But anyways, going on to the current events. As you guys probably know by now, there is a Halloween Terror event complete with a new patch that includes new skins, voice lines, cosmetics, loot boxes. It has a new brawl called JUNKENSTEIN's Revenge. Fantastic addition, by the way. It's a horde mode, and that is probably what's going to be playing for the majority of this video in the background, as well as some balance patches that we have seen on the PTR for quite some time. I've talked about it a little bit in the past in some previous videos, but just as a quick rundown, there are things that Blizzard has changed to Widowmaker, Junkrat, and Ana. The biggest one in my mind is Widowmaker's scope in animation has been sped up a little bit, so you get kind of that good old mobility back from the pre-nerf days. Regarding the brawl, though, I mean, Jesus, Blizzard, you guys really outdid yourselves this time. Really enjoying the brawl, actually. I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering how to get around the hard mode. I would not say the hard mode is the easiest thing in the world. You can kind of see me struggling here in the background footage. Now, a lot of people have come out with guides on how to actually win in the hardest difficulty in this brawl. For those that are interested, be sure to check out the links down in the description. And you can go super detailed with this, right? There's certain timings and positionings. You can kind of predict where the boss will spawn. But in my mind, what it boils down to is making sure you're on a nano boost the McCree while the McCree is dead-eyeing to kill the bosses really quickly. Of course, a good old sleep dart helps as well. And you want to make sure your Soldier 76 and Hanzo kind of take out the mobs. So that is sort of the general gist of it. If you guys want a more detailed guide, be sure to check out the description. And I'll go ahead and link some of the guides and videos and things like that down there for your viewing pleasure. They do a much better job than I ever could, to be honest. Now, the other thing that I want to mention to you guys is to kind of remind you to save some credits for Sombra. This isn't exactly news related, but maybe more of a personal PSA. Come from me to you guys, right? Because currently, there are a lot of sexy-ass Halloween skins right now, but they're expensive. They're like 3,000 credits for the legendary ones. My guess, though, is that Sombra is going to be coming out pretty soon, so I would definitely hold on to at least 1,000 credits for that legendary skin of your choice. Now, do I know when Sombra is going to be coming out? I personally have no idea. A lot of people are thinking she's going to be coming out during the Mexican holiday of Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. In my mind, that could make sense. That could make sense, right? That's towards the end of October, early November, for an official release anyways. So who really knows? But just from me to you, some special advice: if you don't want to spend any more money on loot boxes, definitely hold on to some credits for Sombra's release. Now, before I get into the questions section of this video, I want to address something that I saw on Reddit, specifically rather the Overwatch subreddit. It was a post kind of making fun, poking fun at all of the Overwatch YouTubers that made a Sombra has been leaked video. If you guys don't remember, that happened like 2 days ago with the new image and things like that. So we all kind of made the same video, very, very similar thumbnails, and the guy took maybe like 12 videos or 12 thumbnails about and just kind of mashed them up into one image. And it was kind of hilarious because of how true it was. But myself included, we all just made pretty much the same video. And in my mind, that's kind of standard of any sort of media, right? Like any sort of big event, you're going to have every single news outlet covering pretty much the same thing. Think even the presidential election, right? Every news channel is going to be talking about the presidential election for the next few months. So, like, that to me isn't that much of a big surprise. But what really fascinated me was all the different comments and feedback in that post. I guess this is stuff that I don't usually get to see, but a lot of people were kind of voicing a lot of discontent with the current Overwatch YouTube content or the direction it's taking, things like that. I want to say Force and Stylosa got the brunt of the criticism. A lot of people are saying there's too much clickbait now, and it's all repetitive, the same information. Now, like, personally, I enjoy Force and Stylosa. I watch both of them regularly. So, you know, for me, their content's fine. But this is what I'm saying is that I didn't never even seen this side of people's discontent before. And I realized, again, this could be the vocal minority. But it made me think about my own content now. While my name wasn't really thrown around at all in that thread, I didn't even see my name mentioned at all. It kind of made me think, like, is there some sort of market or type of video that people want to see that perhaps, you know, I could start putting out more of? So I guess my question to you guys is there like a missing type of content that you guys would like to see more of on YouTube? Or I guess even more generally, what type of content do you guys like watching on YouTube that is Overwatch related? Anyways, moving on to the questions section of this video. Not that many questions asked in the past few weeks. Be sure to leave your questions down in the comment section below to be answered for next week. You guys can ask me anything. I really enjoy answering you guys' questions, so be sure to leave some down in the comment section below. But the first question is from Galaxer. What game did you play after Overwatch and before Dirty Bomb? This is kind of a confusing question, but I'm assuming he's kind of broadly asking about my gaming history or other games I play. Before Dirty Bomb, I played a lot of PlanetSide 2. That's a great MMO FPS. Really enjoyed that game. Before that was Dota 2. I was like a MOBA guy. I really enjoyed playing that game for like 7 years. Played it for a long time. Outside of like Overwatch, or I guess quote unquote after Overwatch, I've played a little bit of Battlefield 1, really enjoyed that. I played Battlefield 4 for a little bit. I'm a man of few games, okay? I don't play that many games outside of Overwatch and Dirty Bomb, though I do want to try out Battlerite. I mean, that looks really amazing. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's something that you guys would be interested in, so I'm kind of holding back on that for now. The next question is from Casual Gaming. What lotion do you use on your butt? I use the brown, kind of like the thick brown lotion on my butt. And then to make sure it's like properly applied, right, I'll wear like white pants and just rub it all over the outside just to make sure that everyone else knows that I use brown lotion on my butt. The last question is from Nitai Pran Showmaker. I do apologize if I mess up your name, but the question is, when do you think that Overwatch will go down in price? Now, honestly, I don't think that it's going to go down in price anytime soon. Maybe we'll get like a Christmas sale, but I don't know anything about that. It's a new game. I mean, and it's a really popular game. I believe it just hit like 20 million players or 20 million copies sold or something. So I don't think Blizzard has much of an incentive to do a discount. I do understand that they have recently implemented a way to gift Overwatch to players and stuff like that. Like if you want to give your friend a copy, you can gift him a copy of Overwatch. But as far as the discount goes, I don't know. I mean, maybe on Christmas, but I don't see why Blizzard would, considering it's only $40 for the base game. And I mean, it's a pretty. I would say it's pretty reasonably priced, anyways. So unfortunately, yeah, that's kind of my answer. Is you're probably not going to see a decrease in price anytime soon. Anyways, guys, that's just about it for today's episode. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. And again, don't forget to let me know what kind of content you guys want to see in the future from me as far as Overwatch content goes. And I guess until next time, guys, I'll see you around.